I would like to welcome you all to Jönköping University and to the award ceremony, where we are to acknowledge our alumni and also award winners. So this hour is divided in two parts. The first part is where we're going to introduce the award winners to all of you and also the motivation. And then the second part that will start nearly 12:30 will be led by my colleague, Andreas Torén, who is the Student Counseling and Service Head. So the first 30 minutes will be led by me, and my name is Salim Saifuddin, and I'm the Vice Rector for Jönköping University. It is an honor to be here with you all today, former students and also current students and friends. Yes, alumni, our ambassadors. You are alumni of this great organization, and that means that you have what it takes to tackle challenges and also to succeed. We would like to express our gratitude to all of you because you have chosen us as a university, and also that you are now taking the responsibility of leading and contributing to the development of a sustainable society, regionally, nationally, and also internationally. We're also gathered here today to present the award to this year's alumnus. This award is given to an alumni who have made significant contributions to their field, their community, and who have demonstrated strong commitment to our university. You are the alumni of the year, and we have had more than 30 candidates for this prize. Since education and research at JU is conducted within 5 faculties, we will give them the award to 1 alumnus per faculty. And then we begin with Emil Ljungåker. I would like to welcome you to the stage, Emil. And Emil was a student of the School of Education and Communication and the program Media and Communication Sciences in 2003 to 2006. And we have here a motivation for the award, and I will read it. While at the university, he served as the Student Union President. He initially launched his career in Jönköping and subsequently pursued an international career. Today, Emil leads LinkedIn's global sales team. Despite his global endeavor, Emil remains a dedicated ambassador for JU, consistently promoting the school and the invaluable education he received here. Wherever he goes, he enthusiastically shares his experiences and the knowledge he gained during his time at Jönköping University. So that's an applause. And now I would like to ask the Dean at the School of Education and Communication, Eva Björk, to enter the stage.
And I would like to say a few words.
And here's a mic.
Yes. Hello, yeah. Emil, you graduated from the Media and Communication Sciences program at HLK in 2008. And I'm so happy to see you here again, because I was a dean of HLK at the time, and I met you a number of times during your study years. And meeting Emil, I noticed that he was a special person. He took initiative with a strong voice and a smile on his lips. He was very persistent and served the Student Union and Jönköping University in a very positive way. So even back in time, he was innovative international at heart and mind, crossing boundaries and borders, and subsequently pursued an international career. Today, as a leader of LinkedIn's global sales team, you have reached the top of one mountain, but I guess there are other mountains where you would further your career. And despite your global endeavors, you remain a dedicated ambassador for JU, promoting the school, your education, and your experience you had during those very important years. So I'm very happy to congratulate you to being the Alumni of the Year 2023. Thank you.
And now then let's move to our second Alumnus of the Year. And we have him with us from the United States of America. And it's Jonas Deichmann. He hears us, and hopefully we'll have him with us soon. Yes. Hi, Jonas. Congratulations. Yeah, great. So now I have here the motivation, but before I go through the motivation, I would like to say that Jonas was a student of international management between the year 2009 and 2012. Motivation for the award then, Jonas. Jonas is an adventurer, entrepreneur whose life journey inspires and positively impacts other people, leaders, peers, and students across the globe. His passion, commitment, and goal-oriented mindset have led him to travel the globe, continuing to serve as a true ambassador of JIB's spirit of being international at heart, entrepreneurial in mind, and responsible in action. Jonas took on the responsibility of being a positive role model, demonstrating that optimism, effective, efficient management, resilience, and strong partnerships can empower anyone to surpass their limitations. Wow. Congratulations, Jonas. And
Thank
now
you.
I would like to ask the Dean of JIBS to enter the stage, Johan Claesson. And he has a mic, yeah, and it's on, I believe.
Okay, Jonas, congratulations to this award. It's really an honor for me to be able to present it to you, but I will only be able to show you it on the camera right now, and I'm sure we'll manage to send it to you in due time. And I think that our prorector just summarized and in the motivation very good that you really uphold the core values of JIBS, being international at heart and entrepreneurial in action and responsible. So I can't think of a better recipient of this award, and it only shows some of the things that you're currently doing. I heard about this incredible bike ride, and the reasons for not coming here is actually for living the values of JIBS, I think. So congratulations again, and look out for these things in the mail in the near future.
Thank you very much.
And Johan will take care of the prize and the diploma, yeah? Good, thank you. All right, now then let's ask our colleague Joakim Wahlqvist, a former student of the School of Engineering. Welcome on board. Congratulations then. But let me, before we hand over the prize, to here read the motivation. A student in information technology between 2001 and 2004, and a master in internal technology between 2004 and 2005. So, the motivation for the award. With both a bachelor's and master's degree in IT from the School of Engineering, Joachim got a good foundation for a strong career in the industry, where he has been active for almost 20 years and is now Chief Technology Officer for Sogeti's Data and AI Global Portfolio Team. He has made great use, including in the environmental field, where he has hunted spruce bark beetles by satellite, which saves a lot of money and contributes to climate benefits. Joachim is a role model in the industry. Wow, strong words. And now I would like to welcome the Dean of the School of Engineering in Skog to enter the stage. Yes.
Yes. Hello, Joachim. I would, of course, like to congratulate you to this award. I am really so happy that we could be the starting point for a great career, a long career, which is still not finished. I'm sure you will continue to develop. You show us that an education from School of Engineering at JU can have a great impact on society. And by that, you become a role model for our current students and for the rest of us. So I hope you will continue to develop, and I hope that we will see you at School of Engineering and we will keep working together for a better society. So congratulations.
Thank you, Ingrid. So, as I mentioned before, that the research and education within JU is run and conducted within 5 schools or faculties. 3 of the prizes are now given, but now let's then move to our School of Health and Welfare. And the winner of the prize is Anne-Marie Sutari. I would like to welcome you to the stage. And Anne-Marie, you were a student in our master program for quality improvement and leadership in health and welfare, the years 2014 to 2018. So congratulations, first of all, for the prize. And now let me read the motivation then for the award. Anne-Marie is a source of inspiration for students at the School of Welfare, Health and Welfare by acting as a coach and a lecturer while being a driven doctoral student and working as a senior physician and cardiologist at the Medicine and Geriatrics Clinic at Höglandssjukhuset in Eksjö. Anne-Marie conducts interactive research within the research area of co-production on people with heart disease. Anne-Marie's involvement in and for improvement work is a source of inspiration for employees, students, and patients and their relatives. Wow, strong words, a strong motivation. And now I would like to welcome the Dean of School and the School of Health and Welfare, Marie-Ernst Bravel, to enter the stage.
And even I would like to say some word. I have to have a little note because I have tried to read out the name of your PhD thesis. But first, I would like to repeat a little bit what Salem said. I am so happy that you are the alumni of School of Health and Welfare 2023. as Salim said, you read the master program in quality improvement and leadership at the School of Health and Welfare. And you truly live and work quality improvement and leadership, I would say. Not only do you serve as a lecturer at the School of Health and Welfare and a coach, you are also a physician and cardiologist at Höglandssjukhuset in Eksjö, so you work and you conduct research in the area of co-production in patients with heart diseases. So this is truly combining all the good things, and that is what quality improvement, co-production and leadership is about. And I am certain that you will continue to inspire every person that you meet, if it's students, if it's co-workers at the School of Health and Welfare, patients, relatives, or even persons in your near life, because this is magnificent. And I would also like to take the opportunity to congratulate you to a successful defense of your PhD thesis. And this is where I really need the note, because the name of your thesis was Co-producing Healthcare Quality Improvement, the Prerequisites for, the Value of, and the Lessons from Co-production in a Swedish cardiac care setting. So very well done and congratulations.
Thank you, Marie. And last, but absolutely not least, I would like to welcome Melis Digerli to enter the stage. Congratulations. Melis Digerli, a former student of Jönköping University Enterprise, Pathway English, fall semester 2021. And now you're studying at JIPS, International Management. Great, well done. So, and congratulations one more time for the prize. And now let me then read the motivation for the award. Melis consistently shines as a superb ambassador for Pathway and Jönköping University. Her unwavering support, constructive approach, and positivity towards education inspire others. As a dedicated Pathway student, she excels as a learner and a peer. Melis is a reliable and consistently strives for excellence. She actively participates in JU events as a student ambassador, always well prepared and brimming with energy and enthusiasm. Wow, strong words. Congratulations. And now I would like to welcome our colleague, Operations Manager and Associate Dean of Education at Jönköping University Enterprise, Josipa Moren, to enter the scene.
Hi, big congratulations, Melis. I'm so happy that I could stand here with you. And we are very honored that you are Jönköping University Enterprise and Pathways alumni of this year. At GE, we always speak about the Pathway spirit, and you are a living proof of what that is. You have not only got the courage to set a goal to move abroad, to move away from your family, the closest one, meet new people, totally new, different culture, and also learn a new language. That is courage. But you have also not only doing that, at the same time, as you're focused on your goals, you are spreading positivity, a lot of energy, and also inspiration around you. You contribute to be a global citizen by supporting other students with their studies and integration at GU. We are so proud that you are our ambassador and our alumni, and we will follow your steps toward your future goals with a very excitement and cheer you on. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And before I give Andreas the word, I just would like to say that each one of you is a true inspiration to us all. So let's continue making the world a better place and show everyone what alumni of Jönköping University is made of. So one more time, a big hand. Congratulations. And now, Andreas, the scene is yours to lead the panel discussion then.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You've done a great job so far. Let's hope I don't mess it up now.
No,
Okay,
thank
so
you
very welcome to this panel discussion part. I want you to come somewhat closer. It will be much easier when we do this discussion. And it's not a debate, so it's not the British Parliament, so we can agree on things and so on. You can have that. You can have that. Okay, my name is Andreas Torén. I'm head of the Career Center here at Jönköping University. And the Career Center, we try to help students to, along with their great education that they have, to be polished for their future. So basically, the aim is to increase our students' employability. I work with career counseling for 20 years now, and there are few things that are so rewarding as collaborating with our alumni. We often use alums in our open lecture program, and actually not too long in the future, Emil will be having a presentation, a lecture coming up this semester, and you will all be invited to do so in the future as well. So really nice for us to be a part of this. Of course, our different schools use the alumni frequently in collaborations. It can be regarding research, company visits, all types of collaborations. And we're really happy that you are here today so we can give you this award. So why is it good to use alums? Well, the thing is, you are so credible, believable examples of what a student can become. A true, credible example. So that's why it's great to have you here to show our students today. But what is a career, really? Is it moving from position to position, earning as much money as possible so you can buy that big dream house where you need your Google Maps app to find a bathroom, or having trouble picking which one of your 12 sports cars to take to go to get pizza? I think you're starting to lose grasp of reality there. It's not the first sign, but it's definitely a sign for that. So we think of career maybe more to use your passion, which I believe that all of you do in your work and in your studies today. And since I am a career counselor, of course, I keep nagging my kids, asking them on what they want to become when they grow up. And the best answer I got so far is from my son William when he was 5, and he said, "I want to become Batman." And isn't that really what it's all about? To have a dream, to have a passion, and to have something to strive for. So we believe in Career Center and of course in JU that a good career is when you work with something that is meaningful for you, that you use your skill set you started to develop here, and where the paycheck is more of a bonus. And passion is something I see in all of you here, winners today. From being a great ambassador for JUA and winning the Alumni of the award early, and also being a student now, so you have to have the chance to win it again. Just so you know, Johan could be a good candidate for the future as well. Or being a physician and being a lecturer and a coach and a researcher at the same time, incredible. Or being a top athlete, adventurer, motivational speaker, also incredible. Or having important top positions in 2 of the absolute dream companies for our students, such as LinkedIn and Society. So and you have all packed your CV along the way. So you definitely deserve these awards. But wouldn't it be boring if we didn't talk to the winners? So I think it's time to do that. First of all, do any have any reflections of how it felt getting this award? Melis?
I will say I was real surprised and I feel so really honored. So thank you for all JUE family and also JU. Yeah.
Thank you.
And I'm also very honored. So thank you for having me here today.
Of course, yes, the honor piece is there, but it's also a lot of joy in this, that there are people still from the school, which I think of sometimes, still thinking of me, and there is still the connection. I love it.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. There are so many fantastic people studying here now, I'm sure, and studying at the time when I was studying here, and just be considered for this award is an honor, and yes, I'm super happy.
Jonas?
Yes, same for me. Jönköping was a fantastic start for my career and adventures, and I still have a lot of friends from this time. Even though I'm traveling around the world, I always had this connection to Jönköping, and be here from the US now at the awards ceremony as the Alumni of the Year. That's a fantastic experience and a great honor.
Great. Thank you, Jonas. You can have the next question, actually, Jonas. And you remember I was nagging my kids about what becoming in the future. When did you decide what you wanted to be when you grew up?
Well, I come from a very entrepreneurial family. Everybody in my family was self-employed and was also following his dreams. So actually, my granddad was a snake hunter in Africa, as we all Germans, but he emigrated. So I always had I was encouraged to go my own way. And I didn't imagine I would do exactly what I do now. I have to say I'm one of a very few in the world that actually do more than just survive as an adventurer. There are really just a handful of people who can properly live from this. So there's no career path where you say you do this university, you go into this job, and then you eventually will become the CEO. That doesn't work. But I always had this dream from a very young age that I want to be self-employed. I want to be an entrepreneur, and that was also the reason why one of the reasons why I went to CHIPS.
Thank you. Willis?
I can say that my mind changed a lot when I grew up, but in high school years I participate lots of youth forums in my high school. Also, I participate and become volunteer in lots of aid organizations. So then I realized I love to help other people, and I think I have a good communication skills. So that's why I decided to study an international management program, and I'm really happy for that.
Thank you. Anne-Marie?
Well, so I have always been interested in science and health, so this is why I decided to go to med school in my mid-20s. And then after working a couple of years, I felt that I needed to know more about how healthcare organizations work and healthcare quality improvement. So this is why I applied to the master's program here at Jönköping University, and eventually the PhD studies as well. So let's see what's next.
Yeah. Joachim?
Yeah, so I think somehow I grew up in an entrepreneurial setting with my family and very close to technology. So starting with manufacturing and automation technology, then sliding in to the IT side of things, and the years here at the university as well. Basically embarked on a journey on combining those two, so business development and technology. I didn't know back then that was I wanted to do. I kind of was striving towards it, but now I had the words to put on what I'm always been doing. I do it in the current role and all previous role. It's business development with technology, and somehow I believe I've known it since I was a little kid, but that was the ambition.
Great.
Yeah, I think I'm still trying to figure out what I want to be when I grow up. But unfortunately, I spoke with a dean here before that reminded me that it's like 15 years ago that I finished my studies here. So I think it's about time to decide now. But I'm keeping close to my passion, which is people and leadership and communication. That has always been very close to my heart. So that's what I want to keep doing, and wherever that takes me, who knows? But I'm very happy to stay close with that passion.
Okay, so when you studied, what did you feel? What was the most valuable thing that you learned during your education? We start with you.
There's so many things, everything from writing a thesis to, for us in School of Communications, is running a radio channel, to working with Joachim on the student union and trying to be good representative for the student body here. So there's too many different things to choose from, which I think is a fantastic feeling to have.
Joachim?
Yes, so I believe, of course, going through university many years, you learn a lot of things. So I actually think the most important thing I learned was to learn, and learn on a lot of different topics. And that's still ongoing in my journey, I would say. Everything changed in 1 to 2 years. So it's all about learning how to learn new things. And that was the most important value for me, together with training my sense of logic. So a lot of logical thinking, I think, was also something which contributed a lot.
So to me, the valuable lesson was to learn how to combine my medical knowledge with knowledge about organizations and healthcare quality improvement.
I would say especially for JUE program, working with the different cultures and different backgrounds, teach me how to cooperate with others. So I can truly say that I learned how to work with other people.
Thank you. Jonas?
Yeah, and for me, it was the whole experience of learning, of internationalization of an entrepreneurial context. So I clearly want to say that I learned the basis about business, but that's not the most important thing. It was the whole thing to be in a different culture with people from all over the world, with entrepreneurial challenges. I always like to say run towards problems, because that's where you get out of your comfort zone, where you grow. And Jönköping University did a fantastic job in that, including the exchange semesters, which was way out of the comfort zone.
Thank you. I, of course, spied on you a little bit, thanks to some sort of tool I think you're familiar with. And it's interesting to see that some of you changed paths along the way. To start with you, Jonas, have you had any difficulties during your career, and how did you overcome them?
Oh, yes, of course. So after CHIPS, I did a master's at Copenhagen Business School, and then I went I worked 2 years in software sales in Germany. And then I decided, I want to set world records, first in cycling and then a triathlon around the world. And so there are, of course, the physical and mental challenges to do something like currently running an ultramarathon every day across the US, but also the challenge of going into a business where there is zero rules and a path. There is nobody who has done something like I have done before. And you have to reinvent yourself all the time. So now I actually make my money with something completely different than I did 2 or 3 years ago. And it changes all the time. And the success factors is, first of all, it has to be my passion. That's the most important thing. Only can get good and like really brilliant in something if it's my big passion. And if I have a challenge, I focus on the mission. So I have a great vision, like a big vision, but in a day-to-day business, I break it down into small goals. So one example is if I run 100 marathons in a row and I feel really tired after 5 marathons, and I think, oh, another 95 are still coming, and I'm tired, that's not good. But I think, hey, another 10K and there's a restaurant and I get something nice to eat and then I feel better. And so one restaurant at a time, I get to the big goal. And this is so important that you have a big vision, but when your task is, your goal is far away, that you break it down into small goals and reward yourself.
There's no laying down on your job. I have that sense, at least. Okay, Melis, any difficulties?
Hello. I'm from the beginning of everything in my journey. I haven't started my career yet, but it is really nice to hear from all of you to overcome from the difficulties to here. So I hope I can be one of you in the future. Yeah.
You come a long way so far because you decided what you want to study.
Yeah.
Anne-Marie.
Well, working in healthcare quality improvement, I would say that a personal challenge is that I want to change everything really quickly. So I guess I need to work on my patience and give everything some time, and also go with the passion, as Jonas said.
I think I have two challenges which is following me through my career, still ongoing to this day. One is to explain things, because as I mentioned, my work is about making value of technology and develop business. And then somehow you need to explain what is this technology about, what can it do, what kind of value can we bring, and how do we bring it. So that's the main challenge, and I try to tackle it by bringing it down to simplicity and really explain, teach on what is this now. The animal I'm working with now is artificial intelligence. So trying to break that down into some understandable communication to the one we talk to. The other challenge, of course, which I think it's a generic challenge in the society today, to get the time to do all things that the ideas you have and accomplish that. And it's still a challenge. I can't solve it. I haven't solved it yet, but it's
working with that subject, I guess you get a lot of practice trying to explain what it can do, from dinner mates and things like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. We will practice again in 15 minutes from now.
Yeah,
maybe.
Maybe you can use AI for it to explain it.
That's probably the solution for both of my problem. I think AI is the solution.
I think it's important to realize that no matter whose career you're looking at, you will always have challenges, whoever you are. It's not a straight curve that goes up, 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 up. For me, I think the biggest challenge has been being good at what I do at some point, but then forgetting about why I'm good at what I do, being a little bit complacent, and then having that come back to bite your ass, to be frank, and then need to, go somewhere else to really realize and find your passion again. That's my biggest lesson, and what I try to work with every day now, to make sure that I am trying to do my best work every day. That's not easy. I'm never going to be perfect at that, but the challenges I've had in the past is definitely equipped me in a better way to handle those challenges going forward.
And we're really happy to have you back here at campus. I wanted to ask you, when you're here now, you've been here for an hour, you have to be on the screen, but I think you can sense the creativity and the entrepreneurship from JIBS, since we are at JIBS now, hopefully, Jonas. What do you miss most from studying at Jönköping University, Emil?
I think it's definitely the people, the community. I had such great years here. When I was walking in here today, I literally got tears in my eyes because I haven't been at the campus for a couple of years now, and I owe so much to this place. I owe my wife and 2 kids for this place because I met her here, and it's so many great feelings for me. But the people that were here, all of the professors, every person you basically met here, because everybody played a very crucial role to the years that I've spent here. So the people and community is still very special to me.
It takes some time because it goes on. I could only echo that. So people and community, that's the thing I would say I miss the most. And all the discussions that you have your friends with you, and you can discuss all these kind of topics. It could be social topics, but very deeply technical topics, philosophical topics, all these kind of things, which now in the current world, where you're mostly behind a screen and maybe working through some kind of Teams, Zoom or something too like that, you don't get that connection, and you could really exchange ideas and discuss this. That's what I'm missing the most, I think.
Yes, and I would agree. I really miss the people, my fellow students, and all the great discussions. And I really made some friends for life here. So I really miss those.
I'm still studying in Jönköping University, but for the pathway program, I would say the Campus Gränna. I had a chance to study there, and it was amazing. I really miss my time there.
And you were there a little bit during the summer? Or?
No, I studied there around like 5 months, one semester. So it was not that long, but not that short time. But it was a wonderful experience.
It was a great summer city, but also heading for the summer.
Yeah, but you feel the Swedish culture fully. You learn lots of things from the culture and from the society. So it was a really good start for a foreign student when you come to Sweden.
So all students that want to become, have their career in Sweden, we should send them a short trip.
Yeah, why not?
To be a part of the Swedish society. Jonas?
Yes, I can only agree. For me, it's also the people and the spirit, this international entrepreneurial atmosphere at the campus. I've seen a lot of organizations, and there are really a few that live their culture and value in the way Jönköping does that. So I really miss this international atmosphere, and where everybody wants to learn and try out things. And this was a wonderful time.
Thank you. Do we have any questions from the attendance? Not now. Okay, then I have a last question for you. Since being a career counselor, I'm really interested in that. What is the best career advice you can give to our current students? Jonas, start.
Well, the number one advice is definitely follow your passion. And you heard it a lot of time probably, and this is because it's absolutely true. At university and also afterwards, you will have a lot of societal pressure. It starts at, well, most business schools where people will tell you the dream job is probably to go into consulting or investment banking, which can be fine for a lot of people. But the thing is, you have to ask yourself, is this what I really want? You said in the beginning that the career is not about becoming a millionaire and having the biggest house. And that is absolutely true. You will spend most of your life in this. And life is too short for doing something that you are not passionate about. And you will only excel in something, like really, really excel, if you are talented, but if you are passionate about, because this is the only way you can sustainably in the long term go the extra mile. So really find something that you love, that you are passionate about, and have the courage to follow this, even if people around you say, well, this is maybe you should go for the safer way. No, you should not. You should have the courage to really follow your dream and try things out.
You know a little bit about going the extra mile, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Melis.
I'm that the current student, so I'm open for every advice. But when you step out from your comfort zone, you become successful. I would say that.
Perfect.
Well, I would say to follow your passion as well, but also to keep learning and growing all the time.
Yeah, and my version of this answer would be, well, of course, the passion needs to be there. I also think it's important to be open-minded, because probably when you step out from university, you don't really know exactly what you want to be, and probably it will change during times. Over the decades I've started somewhere, I ended up somewhere else, more in management, into sales, and into technology again, back and forth. And to be open-minded, see that there is a path, and maybe it's not very clear in the beginning. So you need to get out there, take the first step, and see what happens and what doors opens, and don't put any type of ceilings or bars on where you can reach, because there is no limit, basically. It's just continue to push towards what you like and what you think is right.
Yeah, great answers, and I echo all of them. I would say be humble, be kind, and if you want to and get the immense responsibility to lead people, always lead by heart.
Great final words. So passion, keyword of this debate, and you have all shown it. So Hands of applause for the panelists and the winners. And there will be interviews coming up on the web shortly, and you will be invited back to have lectures and things like that in the future. We will meet soon, I know. And actually, we have some beautiful flowers here to give you, and Salam will help me with that. But we also wanted to get the Alumni Network, who are the ones that sets up this entire event, to come up on stage and help you with that. Okay, great thanks to the Alumni Network for setting this up. Now you can hand over the presents and the goodie bags and the flowers. And Salam, do you have any final words?
Do you see it? Do you see it? I see it. The passion in their eyes and the body language, and you get so inspired, you know? And you mentioned challenges, but you're tackling it just fine. I mean, you're doing a great job. And you talked very much about how much you miss the school. I'm sure that the school is always and will always be open for you. So anytime, you're more than welcome. Thank you very much. I got really inspired, so a big hand of applause. Thank you very much.
Thank you watching live in attendance and those on stream. We will be back next year. We will set the date shortly so you can tune in then. Thank you all for being a part of this, and see you next year.
Jonas, your bag is in a good hand here. We promise you to give it to you when you are nearby. It will be sent to you then? Yes. Wow, what a commitment.
Yeah, thank you. I have another 30 days left to New York, and will be in 6 weeks back in Switzerland, so I have something already waiting for me, and look forward to it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And see you next year.
Tackar.
Ja,